Hey you guys, my name is Ben Trey. We come to you from my home here in Indiana. I want to share with you an Aflac job review because I was with Aflac for about 2 years. And I just want to share some things with you. When I started, I went from paycheck to paycheck. I was working a regular job and I got my state insurance license to sell health insurance. Now you should get your health and life insurance if you're going to sell Aflac. But I got my health insurance to sell, and here's some of the things about Aflac that I want to share with you. I know that you go to an interview and you go through, your state licensing, but here you get paid 100% commission, and that's really important. So right up front, if you got an interview coming up, if you're not comfortable with 100% commission, then it might be good just to go check them out, see what they have to say, because maybe you'll change your mind in the interview. But it is 100% commission, and I want to explain to you the way you get paid a commission. When you sell an insurance policy for Aflac, they take the first year's payments from the sale. Let's say, just to make it easy, it's $100 a month, which is really high. But they take that $100 a month that the person is going to be paying, and they take it times 12. So that's $1,200 per year. You get paid a percentage of that first year annualized premium. You can take it two ways. You can get paid up front, which is kind of like Aflac loaning you money. So if it's $1,200 and they pay you 30% up front, you're going to get a pretty good check. Or you can take it paid as earned. That means you do not get paid until the person that has that insurance policy pays their bill, and then you'll get a percentage of that. So every time somebody pays their bill, you get a little piece of the pie. So that's the two ways you get paid. The bad part about taking money up front is if you have a company that has high turnover that you sell to, which there are several out there that we sold to, companies that have high turnover. Somebody starts at a job and they go and buy an insurance policy, and then they quit the job. You've already got that first year from Aflac, but they quit their job within 2 months. You have to pay back the 8 months or the 10 months that you didn't pay for. It's because they only paid 2 months worth of their first year. So you get a monthly statement, and on that monthly statement it can be negative or it can be positive. And if you sign up too many people that quit their job or people that cancel their policy within their first year, you're going to have a negative statement. And you don't want your statement to get too negative, because then you stop getting certain perks and stuff. So the way you get paid, it's either up front. You can take it kind of like borrowing from Aflac. Every time you sell a policy, they'll pay you up front, but you got to pay it back if they quit or cancel their policy. Now, you're going to want a successful district coordinator. I would ask a lot of questions about your district coordinator. I had a great district coordinator when I was with Aflac. For the 2 years I was there. You're going to want a successful district coordinator. If you do not have a successful district coordinator, if you have somebody that's just starting and trying to get to be a district coordinator is going to have to help you close deals. If you cannot close deals, you can't get businesses. And if you can't get businesses, you'll never be able to see the employees, because Aflac markets mainly to businesses. You go from business to business, hoping that you can get appointments with the business owner, and then when you see him, you have to close the deal and be able to offer it to his employees. So a successful district coordinator will help you close that deal after you get the appointment. Getting the appointment is one of the easier things to do. Closing the deal and getting to see the employees one-on-one or in a group presentation is the hard thing to do. So you're going to want a successful district coordinator. And here's a big one. You're going to need money and gas to keep your house running and to go market your business. or to go sell products. You're going to have to go door to door. So if you don't have money in your savings account and you go from Aflac, straight from a paid position, week after week you're getting paid, straight to Aflac like I did, you really got to go out and just set the world on fire in the beginning. You have to make those appointments so that you make those sales, and hopefully you got some family members that maybe would buy Aflac for you for a year or two, just selling direct so that you can get a paycheck here and there in the beginning. And this goes back to your district coordinator as well. If you have a successful district coordinator, sometimes they will help you out like they did me and give you some sales from the accounts that they already have. They'll say, hey, go visit this account. We've got an appointment set up to see 2 or 3 employees here and there. So companies that have new employees, they'll send you out to see those new employees, and you can sign those up. And that's kind of like, you're getting paid to practice there. So that puts money in your car, helps you keep your house going. Most people recommend, and I would recommend this too, 3 to 6 months of savings to keep your house going while you build your Aflac business. And of course, I got to hear you're going to have to get your state license. That's going to cost, I think it's $170 these days, something like that. But you go practice and take your state licensing. I think 50% of people fail it the first time. So you got to keep that in mind. You really got to study and get your state license. So here's my advice to you. If you go with Aflac and you do the 100% commission, go out there and work every day and don't stop. And even when you think things are going great, continue to work and work hard, because things are never as good as you think they are, because you're going to have people cancel appointments, and you're going to have people who say they're going to do something in a business. They say that, we're going to get a presentation together for the employees, that never do. You're going to have businesses. I had one that I stopped and saw, and they said, we want to do this. We closed the deal, but they didn't have a date in mind. So they said, come back next month. And I went back next month, and they said, come back next month. So I went back the next month, and they said, we signed up with Aflac. So I said, wait a minute, you signed up. And another Aflac agent had come in there and signed them up within that period. And because I didn't have the form signed already, showing that they were going to sign up with me, they did $20,000 worth of sales in that business, and I didn't get any commissions from that. And that was around $4,000 or $5,000 that I lost in commissions. So things are not always as good as they seem. So you're going to have to go out there and get a lot of appointments, because the appointments that you do have are going to get pushed off, they're going to get canceled, and you're going to have to make up for those. So I got a suggestion for you that may help you a little bit along the way here. And I'm going to share that with you right now. And this is whether you go with Aflac or not. It doesn't matter if you decide that Aflac's a company that you would like to partner with or not. I'm going to show you how to put, $50, $100, $150 in your pocket right now by cutting out your, and this is a little off the subject, but it's going to cut out your cable or satellite bill. Most people have a cable or satellite bill, because you're going to want to have every penny you can if you go with Aflac. So cable / satellite. If you have a cable or satellite bill, I'm going to share with you how to get rid of that cost and have all the same benefits that you would have with cable and satellite. So I'm talking about something called vStream. vStream is a device that you buy. You pay a one-time fee for it, and you hook it up to your internet. You have to have high-speed internet, but you hook it up to your internet, and you can get all the benefits that you get from cable and satellite, and it costs $0 per month. So if you buy vStream, the cost is $349 for a unit for vStream, one-time cost, and then you never have to pay for cable or satellite again. You get all of the movies. You get thousands of movies. You get every Walt Disney movie ever made. See, this device It comes with a keyboard. It comes with a device to hook it up to your television, a mouse, and it streams in high definition. It also has a camera on it, or a video, high definition video, so that you can Skype with people. Also, not only does it cut out your cable and satellite bill, it comes pre-installed with all these things to get everything that airs on cable and satellite. You can get it 5 minutes later, commercial free on vStream for free, 100% free. And then after you get that going, you can even refer friends to this. And of course, this is why I'm doing this. vStream, if you refer your friend and they decide they're going to buy one for you, or they're going to buy one from you, you get a free website, and you can send them to this website. Because you referred them, this is kind of like, Aflac sales. You can get $60 per purchase. So anybody that you would, anybody along the way that you're, if you're pushing Aflac, anybody along the way that you decide, friends or family that want to cut out their cable or satellite bill, you can get them going on this program and save them $100, $150 a month by cutting out the bill, and you would also make $60 every time that somebody would purchase one of those. So I just wanted to share this with you. If you decide to go with Aflac, just work hard, go out, set a lot of appointments, and have a successful district coordinator help you close the deal. So I appreciate your time. If you want to click the link below, it'll take you to a place where you can purchase the vStream or learn about the vStream. Thank you very much. Have a good day.